This is Pastor Brian Sams from the River City Baptist Church in Jacksonville, Florida. I know as pastors and ministry leaders, we are always looking for missionary endeavors that are worthy of our financial support. I want to take a moment today and introduce you to the ministry of a national pastor in the country of Haiti by the name of Ramil Casimir. Becoming the pastor of this church in the summer of 2016, I was quickly exposed to a very unique ministry in the country of Haiti that is operated exclusively by Haitian national pastors. And as I myself have been there multiple times to visit and to preach, I have discovered a real deal Book of Acts type church planting ministry that is an exciting place to serve God and a place worthy of the American financial support. In 1988, Pastor Ramil Casimir began preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ in the country of Haiti. God blessed that work in an extraordinary way, and it was not long before a number of people had been saved and baptized. Many of the men in the church sensed a call to ministry. Brother Casimir decided to begin a Bible college where he could train those who had been saved. He would teach them how to preach the gospel and how to pastor churches. After these men trained for a number of years, upon graduation from college, they were sent out to be pastors all over the country of Haiti. There are now 60 churches that have been planted and 40 Christian schools with those churches. Becoming disciples, they're learning how to become pastors, and they are sent out of those churches to start new ones, just like they did out of the church of Antioch in Acts chapter 13.
It's like I thought the house was going to fall. Here is another one. It's shaking again, Sergey.
It was in the year 2010 that God opened another branch of ministry for Brother Casimir. He has opened his home to adopt many children who were orphaned through natural disasters and severe family problems. In fact, right now there are 70 children living in his home. They are his children. He has adopted them. They live in his home. He feeds them. He clothes them. He schools them. He has reached them with the gospel, and now he is training them to become great servants of the Lord. This ministry has become so well known throughout the country of Haiti that there are now large numbers of pastors and leaders, even government officials, looking to Brother Casimir to take in more children and raise them up to meet the ever-growing orphan crisis in Haiti. I remember the first time I walked to the new property where the new children's home was going to be built. We had the privilege to walk down the street and view what God had provided for them. When we walked up to it, I was amazed at the wall and the main gate to the property that had already been built. I inquired to the price of the wall, asking Brother Casimir, hoping that it would help me know how much the building would cost. Brother Casimir replied that he did not know for sure how much the wall cost because it had been built brick by brick. As God provided a brick, they put it on the wall. If God provided 100 bricks, they put 100 bricks on the wall. Literally, the testimony of Ramil Casimir has been a testimony of faith. A man who for 10 years lived in the country of Haiti, built churches in the country, trained pastors with no American connection or support. For the past 20 years, he has had very meager support from American churches. I think American churches need to wake up to the reality that great churches are being built in other countries, not by Americans, but by nationals who are reaching their own people. We have been blessed materially in America, and it is our responsibility to reach out to one of the poorest countries in the world. You have seen a video of the powerful ministry of Pastor Ramil Casimir. You've also seen the great need presented with the children's home that is being built right now. My prayer is that many pastors and Christian leaders watching this video will consider supporting the work that we are involved with in Haiti. You could do this by a one-time gift. You could also monthly support the ministry of Ramil Casimir through regularly contributing through the missions program of River City Baptist Church. God bless you as you consider getting behind this great work.